Welcome to another episode of Lessons from the Garden with Garner. Happy Sabbath. Doctors may order the tests, but God determines the results. 7 days into my adventure within the healthcare system, God has been leading, directing, and reassuring, guiding, and showing that Himself to be the creator, designer, and healer of the human body. Last Friday, doctors didn't even know what kind of bacteria had infected my foot. Out of abundant caution, they prescribed antibiotics to cover a wide range of bacteria. Doctors ordered tests to know if there were waterborne bacteria affecting the foot, but God made the results show only common bacteria that are not antibiotic resistant. Doctors ordered ultrasound to check the veins for blood clots, but God made the results and showed no blood clots. This can be a life-threatening condition. Doctors ordered arterial ultrasounds to check if there were blockages and lack of circulation in the foot, but God made the results show no blockages, no circulation issues, and no restrictions of blood pressure in the foot. The test that had me most concerned was the MRI, or the magnetic resonance imaging test, which shows very detailed views of inside the human body. Doctors ordered the MRI to see if the infection had went to the bone, and that could result in amputation. But God made the results of the MRI show no infection, only inflammation and pockets of pus, and no need for amputation. To God be the glory. Job 5:8-9 says, "But as for me, I would seek God, and to God I would commit my cause, who does great things and unsearchable, miraculous things without number." There is no limit on what God could do. Knowing that, I join David in Psalm 62:11. God has spoken once, twice I've heard this, that the power belongs to God. What you may not know or understand is the doctor's talk the last 7 days, and the purpose of this surgery was to be amputation, the removal of 2 toes, but God already worked His miraculous power, and this surgery is to remove dead tissue and pus, not bones. I don't know the road ahead, but I know the God on the road ahead. And based on the difference between what the doctor's prognosis, plans, and tests were, and God's results along the way, this has reassured my faith that my God is able. If God was able to adjust the results of all those tests and plans when just the doctor's faces did not give me hope, when my flesh appears to be falling off the bone, I have confidence that God is able to finish the marvelous work He had started in this case. God does not just drop a case. I join with Paul and encourage my friends and family to trust God in all your endeavors. Trust God when you can't see your way. Trust God even when it appears to be impossible. We serve an infinite God who specializes in impossibilities. He has no limit on what He could do. In closing, I'm heading to my surgery on Friday morning, not knowing how I will feel or think, or if I will be able to have the mental acuity to write or record this message. But just want you to be assured that just like the Hebrew boys said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, I know my God is able to act and heal, but even if He chooses not to act or heal, God is still God. And as Paul says in Ephesians 3:20, now to Him who is able to do exceedingly above all that we could ask or think, to the power that works in us, be glory and honor and praise in the wonderful name of our Savior and soon coming King, Jesus Christ. God bless you and have a blessed day.